Okay, so we should be live now. See, we got Coach Briley in the building. But what's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty, and man, a little bit more chipper today after seeing and posting, of course, what I just posted up in the Discord, man. We finally reached 4K subscribers on YouTube for the Relocation Football League, man. Big milestone right there. We're just going to continue to grow more and more as we continue to do what we do best and play some good old simulation football through the RFL, man. And we got ourselves a good matchup. One point I want to point out about the poster earlier, I recognize that the Monarchs were not 0-2. They were, in fact, 1-1. And so maybe I made them look even worse. And so the votes on Instagram kind of went really bad. A lot of guys voted against the Monarchs in this game, but most likely they are the underdogs coming into this game. I mean, they do share the same record, but this is one of the two teams between them and the Pioneers that's looked down upon as one of the worst teams heading into this season. And just interested to see how these guys will finish. This is a good battle for the Monarchs to test just how good they possibly can be this season, going up against a very solid team in the Chicago Tigers. The Tigers are a really good team, and we've seen them play very well, especially with number 15, as you can see the poster boy right here, at the helm at the quarterback position. And he just has great accuracy, great arm strength. He's an X factor. Underrated quarterback by many's eyes, with only the OGs and people who've watched him back in his Memphis Steamer days, and of course last season with the Tigers. He's been a great quarterback throughout his RFL career. Definitely one, to possibly in the future be in contentions for a Hall of Famer, possibly in the RFL. But you can see the poster boy on the left side, pretty much the key for the Monarchs in the future and possibly this year. Donovan Rhodes had a big preseason, and we'll have to see how many carries and touches they give him in this matchup. Should be a great one, though. But with that being said, I want to get straight into the game. But before we get into the game, let's go ahead and get a look at the upcoming week schedule. So you can see the schedule right here as we saw that Sentinels and Black Knights game. The Black Knights were able to get the second win of the season over the Sentinels this year, with a final score of 24-13. And the Lancers had a very impressive look, man. Almost got ugly for them at the end. It really did get ugly for them at the end, but just not enough time for the Marshals to get back into the game. And the final score of that one was 28-25. And of course, you can see at the bottom on the left side for the Facebook is the game that we've got here tonight. So the London Monarchs and the Chicago Tigers going at it here, and I can't wait, man. I can see people already in the chat. 4K gang, that's what I'm talking about. What's good? Who we got here? We got Coach Nicholson. We got Ethan Long in the building. We got Deuce Markel. Big shout out to you guys, man. Always showing support, especially here on Facebook. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and get a look at our sponsors from SeatGeek.
This is Anna. She's crazy about football. Her team is playing at home next week and she really wants to go. But when she looks for tickets, they're all sold out. Anna doesn't know where else to look. There are hundreds of confusing websites, and scalpers are sketchy. But then Anna discovers SeatGeek. SeatGeek finds tickets from hundreds of sources and puts them all in one interactive map. Anna easily buys the best deal with 2 taps and no surprises. When game day arrives, Anna scans her ticket using SeatGeek and gets to her seat before the first snap. SeatGeek, the smart way to buy tickets.
So big shout out to those guys over there at SeatGeek. And before I get into this game, I also want to show the newcomers who's watched this game probably eventually or later, or whoever's here and hasn't spoken yet. But the Relocation Football League offers you an opportunity to start your journey to the RFL. Start out in the college and make your way into the RFL draft class for next year. And the way you get it done is just go ahead onto the website, fill out a player application. Applications do cost only a one-time fee of $5. But once that is paid, you'll get an invite into the Discord to be able to talk amongst all the other draft participants and college players. And then, just enjoy your time while you get ready to start your journey into the RFL. But start your journey here by going on our website at relocationfootballleague.com and see if you can become the next star in the league. One more thing I want to ask, though, for the guys who are here. Now, I want to ask, is the stream coming through well? If the stream is pausing, please let me know. I might have to shut this down and restart depending on how everything's going. So please let me know if you can see the game right now. Has it frozen? So right now, it looks like it's frozen on my end. I just want to make sure before I go on with this and we miss out on the game. Said yes. Yeah, it's fine right now. Oh, it's good, Smith. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure because, you know, I did upgrade it. I was wondering why my quality was dipping off from my games over on YouTube to 720, but I realized it didn't have the bit rate up. And hopefully, you know, the bit rate stays pretty good throughout this game. Don't want that to change up. But with that being said, let's get into this game, man. Who's ready for the RFL to get started here on Facebook? The third ever game coming your way in just a little bit. I'll be right back. And so you guys hear it, and you know what time it is. It is RFL game day here on Facebook between the London Monarchs and the Chicago Tigers. Should make for a great game here. Both teams 1-1. Who's going to break over 500 and who is going to go under? Big shout out to everyone that is here right now. We got Winfrey McDougal. Appreciate you coming through the live stream. A great scenery here in Chicago. Man, this should make for a very, very interesting game. Can't wait to see who wins this one. The Tigers coming out in that all orange, looking great, man. Started wearing those uniforms since last season, and of course with the gold and white, blue, and I guess you could call that a red for the Monarchs coming out onto the field here. Let me know in the chat for the guys who are here, who do you think is going to win this game? Will the Chicago Tigers be able to get this one done at home, or will the London Monarchs be able to pull off what I would consider an upset over the Chicago Tigers? Well, the Monarchs may be looked down upon as one of the weaker teams in the RFL, but looking at the talent they still have one great receiver and a couple other great players, but Stanley Kimford among one of the best that they've had in years on this team. Still one of the most consistent wide receivers, made Pro Bowls multiple times, and he's looking to have a big game here tonight. And the biggest thing is Donovan Rhodes. Here he is returning kicks. As you can see, 2 returns for 47 yards so far on the season. And he's looking to get things started out with a great return here for the Monarchs. And what should make for a great game. And with that being said, let me know, guys, can you guys hear the volume? Am I too loud over the crowd and everything, or does this sound just about perfect? Let me know, please. Just want to make sure everything is right so I can have these settings correct, because I did have to tweak a couple of my settings while I was doing games on YouTube and everything. Just want to make sure before we get into this one. Audio is great. Okay, with that being said, let's get into it. Chicago Tigers, London Monarchs. It's RFL game day here on Facebook as the kick is fielded at the goal line. Donovan Rhodes, rookie, taken down at the 22-yard line, and that is where the London Monarchs offense will get started by second-year quarterback number 15, Preston Schrader. 58 of 81, 572 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Still a very young quarterback, but one thing you could say about him, he's definitely struggled throughout his first 2 seasons in the RFL. And here he is, definitely going to have to come up through this season for the Monarchs. It's pretty much what is going to determine how great this offense will be this year. Here goes Preston Schrader looking around, throws in his first pass down the field, incomplete. Has a big contact there on Dexter Roy, forces the incompletion. Good hit by Gabriel Norman. Here's a look at this London Monarchs offense. And they still got some great key players. You see Curtis Bailey, still a legendary running back within the RFL. And he's getting up there in age. This could very well be his last season here for the London Monarchs, or period in the RFL. You never know. Here goes a handoff as he's taken down at the 20-yard line. A loss of 2. So a great start for the Chicago Tigers defense. And now a 3rd and 12 ensues here for the Monarchs. Great job. One of the most talented defensive guys on this side of the field for Chicago, Antoine Muldrow. Once again, another multi-Pro Bowler. And a false start, obviously, there by the right tackle of the Monarchs. So they're shooting themselves in the foot with that one. Already we're pushed back pretty far, and now instead of a 3rd and 12, now 3rd and 17. Preston Schrader going with some play action. Looks like he's got some pretty good protection down the field, and the ball is going to be caught for a first down. What a reception by London Fashi. 29 yards, and they will continue to move on their opening drive. Gabriel Norman was able to jar the football loose when he threw it up to Dexter Roy, but he wasn't getting it done there on London Fashi, showing off the great hands. He's been on the roster since the franchise's existence back in Season 2 when the expansion of the NFC came in the RFL, and he came up with a great catch right there. 1st and 10 handoff. Curtis Bailey breaking some tackles. Gets to the 47-yard line. I'll give a shout out to Sidney Richardson. Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Here's a look at the Chicago Tigers defense. Isaiah Mosley, a rookie there in that defensive end. Someone you look out for, of course, at the linebacker position. Antoine Muldrow, one of the key playmakers on this defense. And of course, a couple of good corners that they got here in both Sneed and Norman. We'll have to see if the Monarchs can continue to keep their drives going as well as it has been so far. And they'll get it to the 49-yard line with another carry with Bailey. And Bailey appears to be a little bit tired there in the backfield, huffing and puffing. But here he is looking to throw 3rd and 3. He's got the completion, and he's got another first down. London Fashi holds on to it. And that is going to move the chains at the 45. What's good, Eddie Bullard? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Big shout out to those who have been consistently watching on Facebook. They're only our 3rd game here. Of course, we already know the audience isn't going to be as big as we usually get on our Facebook, our YouTube or Twitch, but planning to just continue to grow the brand over here and get more guys from Facebook to be able to notice what the RFL is all about. The 1st and 10, a throw out of bounds. Preston Schrader, 2 for 4. It looks like he's going to call up an audible here. Switching up the formation. Here goes a handoff, and Curtis Bailey nowhere to go. That's going to be a tackle made there by Robinson. Coming off of that right side. Douglas Robinson right here. We'll get another look at this one. Just came in free from the left. You can see just showing off that speed. And a great tackle right there. Maybe wasn't the best wrap-up, but strong enough to just toss him to the ground. Another 3rd and 12 here for the Monarchs on this drive. Let's see if Schrader can move the chains again as he takes a shot down the middle of the field. That one almost intercepted off of the hands of Nate Frank. Definitely one of their better secondary members as well. I talked about the cornerbacks in Gabriel Norman and Sneed. But I have to say, yeah, the best defensive player in that secondary is definitely Nate Frank. Very aware. He's a very aware and instinctive safety. Almost came up with an interception right there, but still, either way, brings up the 4th down. The Monarchs punting this one away, and it will take its course in the end zone. They'll say for a touchback, so he was unable to coffin corner him. And out for the first time tonight comes the Chicago Tigers offense in Peyton Vanderbilt. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception so far on the season, 430 passing yards. He's definitely been one of the most underrated quarterbacks that's been very consistent throughout his years in the RFL. 1st down and 10 though. Ball at the 20, a handoff up the middle, and here goes Bryce, taken down at the 24-yard line. As Bryce Madden, as we get a look at this Chicago Tigers offense. Talked about Peyton Vanderbilt. What about his receivers? Got a couple of new ones. Donald Brewer, Juan Rivera. And those are some pretty good additions. Donald Brewer, though, in his first year in the RFL, came in as a free agent. Here goes a handoff, and there goes Bryce Madden for a first down run as he gets it to the 34.
That's it, baby. We're gonna work.
That's good running right there by Bryce Madden. And a good job up front by the offensive line. You can see just one guy looked like he drove two defenders and washed them down inside as Madden broke out for a long run. Good job.
Let's get it.
Handoff here, and he breaks the first tackle, but is taken down immediately after about a 2-3 yard gain.
Get him, boy. Get him.
And here's a look at the Monarchs on defense. Definitely one of the weakest areas of this team. The defense just has not been all that great, but they do have a pair of young, good corners in Brandon McCullough and Tom Wood. Both of those guys drafted in the first round of last year's draft, with 2nd and 6. It'll throw over the middle and a first down, breaking tackles, and he'll get it out to the 44-yard line. There's a defender slow to get up. That's Kraft. Great catch there by Joey Lott. Came over from a trade with the Diablos. And Kraft there on the sideline. Wincing in pain. Good thing he didn't go in the end zone. I mean, not in the end zone, in the locker room. Usually that signals a lot more damage, but he seems to be okay as they run the football here. And Bryce Madden breaking tackles and looking as if he did in his rookie year. Now, Bryce Madden has been splitting carries so far this season with Lee Wright, but we haven't seen Lee Wright yet. But I guess why put Wright in the game if you got Bryce Madden in here running the football as he has been right now? Speaking of Wright, they check him in here on his 2nd and 2 as they got them in the shotgun here. And here goes Wright. He was very fantastic with the football in his hands last week. And here he is with a first down run. I really like this kid, man. Came off from free agency, but he made an immediate impact once getting signed to the Chicago Cougars. And not only that, same overall as Bryce Madden. Who knows, could be a position battle with these guys depending on how well they do this season on who could be the starter later on in the season or possibly next year. But both guys, 79, and both guys are doing a great job carrying the football. Bryce Madden checking in the game. Handoff, and here he is, stood up and dropped down at the 27. Good job there by the Monarchs, holding that to just a 1-yard gain. Corey Mann was on the tackle, and here goes Vanderbilt looking to throw a good pass, a blitz pickup, and a great completion for a first down as he finds Donald Brewer for his first reception of the game. Great job picking up that blitz by Bryce Madden, but a great throw also. And you can see Donald Brewer, he's not one of those flashy receivers. He catches the football. He's a big physical guy. As you can see him breaking off of this first hit by Reed, and then still tumbling and rolling off forward for a 1st and goal here at the 3. Chicago looking to try to score. Watch out for Brewer in the slot here. They spread out the field, 5 wide, empty, set wide, open, and it's a drop pass. Should have been a touchdown for the Tigers. There was absolutely no one on them, easy as it could get, but a rare drop by Joey Lott. Man, let's see if they can get it anyway. Here they go, still scoring, and it's going to be Donald Brewer off the slant, and the Chicago Tigers are on the board first. Man, that's a tough one right there. I mean, I know Joey Lott's got to be feeling some type of way. He should have had a touchdown. That could have been on his stats for this year, but instead gives it off there to Donald Brewer, who pretty much contributed big time to this drive with the big catch he had earlier. And either way, the Chicago Tigers on the board. Here goes the kick, and it's good. 7-0 is the score. They go 82 yards in 10 plays. I do agree with that, Winfrey. Right, is a really good compliment to Lott. I'm about to say to Lott. A really good compliment to Bryce Madden. I think they're going to have a really good dual back system this year. Speaking of dual back system, these guys got a pair of 2 good running backs right now. So far, Curtis Bailey hasn't really been able to get off, and so you wonder, are they going to start throwing Donovan Rhodes possibly in to get some touches? But to start out this drive, Bailey in the backfield. Handoff to Curtis Bailey. He finally has a lane this time, And he gets a nice gain of about 8 yards out to the 36-yard line. Last week, 19 carries for 67 yards and 1 touchdown. Really, the touchdown was the only highlight, I guess you could say, of his week. And you could see the difference in Curtis Bailey. Still a serviceable back. And he's worthy enough to start, in my opinion, still here for the Monarchs, at least for this season. But here he is, not looking worthy on that run, though. Man, trying to do way too much, and instead of running to get the 2 yards needed, he loses 6 yards, and it's 3rd and 8. I don't know what happened here, but that was the worst decision to make right there, as Curtis Bailey gets swallowed up.
Ready, set. 57 to Mike. I'm here all day. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
3rd and 8. And there goes Schrader down the field, and he had it there, but he could not hold on after the contact. That was Ricky Trannon trying to make that grab. A great job by the secondary as the Tigers forced the incompletion. Here's another look at this play, and the breakup was made there by Snead. He was covering the corner all the way over to the right side. He was able to have that speed enough to break and make a play on the football from the seam. And the Monarchs booting this one off. And a good tackle as he's brought down at the 17. And the Chicago Tigers looking to try to extend their lead some more here. See if they can do it. Had a great drive last time. Went 82 yards on 10 plays.
On the double. 53 is the Mike.
It looks possessed. Yeah, the logo is weird. I know the Cougars, I think they don't have eyeballs on their logo either. Very similar logos, except 2 different animals. Here goes a throw into the flats, and that's going to go for a nice gain as he turns it upfield for a gain of 7. Good play right there. Under center this time is Vanderbilt, but play action once again. Pressure in his face, shoots it down the field, and a big catch made in traffic by Donald Brewer. Really liking this guy. This is a guy who's been asking also for contract extension. I'm wondering if the Chicago Tigers are going to give it to him. Right now, it looks like he's worthy of it, but also it is early in the season. But from inside sources, I've been hearing he's been looking for a 4-year deal worth some money, and they do have a little bit of room, to be able to give some money out to some players. But he's looking good right now. Here goes a good completion on the out route, as that is Juan Rivera. Huge first down as he gets to the 29. Here goes Juan Rivera here. Looks to touch on this pass, though. Perfectly placed. Just lofts it right over the head of Corey Mann. And whoever it was in man on him, I think it was more so zone, though. He just dropped that one right in the weak spot. First and 10. Play action, and it's going to kill him this time as he's brought down for a sack. That's going to be Gabe Porter. And that will now bring up a 2nd and 19. Another look at this play. Not good blocking there on that right side. They let him just shoot right on by. And Gabe Porter able to get a free sack there on Vanderbilt.
18 Gator.
Corner's going to be pressed up here. One safety high look. As though he looked to pass. Vanderbilt with immediate pressure on his face, but wide open. His Pro Bowl tight end from last year, Kason Jacoby. As he gets to the 29. His first reception, good for 9 yards. 3rd and 10. So they get back the yards they lose on the sack. But still a very long 3rd down they're going to have to go for here. What's good, Coach Armstrong? Appreciate you sharing the post. Big shout out to D. Hill Richardson. Appreciate you coming through. Punch formation out to the left side as Vanderbilt looks to throw down the field, and that's just out of bounds as that'll bring up 4th down. And so Vanderbilt that time unable to find anyone open And quick release just ends the drive here as they'll look to try to go for the field goal. It looked like he had him, but just too much air on the pass. And they'll attempt pretty much a chip shot field goal. Should be able to make it from this distance. 46-yarder is good as he knocks it through. 10-0 is the score thanks to number 10. Good kick right there, able to knock it right through the uprights. And here goes the Tigers, once again kicking it off to the Monarchs. And so the game is shaping out to be pretty tough right now for London. Good return, good tough return by Donovan Rhodes as he gets to the 33. And back out onto the field comes this Monarchs offense. Now this Monarchs offense has struggled right as of right now. Really, it looks like they're really trying to establish the run game. The problem is they haven't really been able to find any lanes for Curtis Bailey, and he has missed out on a few when given. And here he is getting what he can on this run as he's brought down at the 36-yard line for a gain of 3.
57, Mike, 57. Pick it up, pick it up.
Bunch formation to the right side as he drops back looking to pass, throws, good completion, brought down at the 37. Pretty good reception there, but it doesn't give him much. That was Nate Sweezy, the tight end, on the reception. And here goes Schrader looking, throws, nice sideline catch, but not enough for the first down. Really not liking the play calling right now tonight of the London Monarchs. They've got to be able to open the playbook up some more and look for better plays. Right now, it just seems like they are focused on trying to get that run game going, but it's just simply not working out. They should look more towards passing. It looks like that's been their only area of success so far here tonight, but that's the end of the first quarter. The Chicago Tigers on top here, 10-0.
70, Indy.
So we start out the second quarter here with Lee Wright in the backfield with Vandervelde. And a draw play. And a good tackle made right there as he holds that to no gain on the play. Vandervelde looking to throw. 2nd and 10. Almost intercepted. Good break on the football by Brandon McCullough. Almost had himself a house call going the other way. It's still a great defensive play to bring up this 3rd down. Vandervelde going with some play action. Throws, and it's open for a first down as he finds Joey Lott. Joey Lott on the flag route. Able to get open on the zone defense as we get another look at this. Good ball placement. Good throw. First down, Tigers. And they are carving up the secondary right now.
Down. 10 logo. Mike 54. Mike 54.
Play action here on 1st and 10. Looking, throws into the flats. Kason Jacoby hangs on to the football after the contact, but just a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Here they go with a quick RPO. As that's all it will be, is just a quick gain of about 3 yards as he finds Donald Brewer. Now a 3rd and 6. Trips out to the right side. Vandervelde with a pump fake, but he goes with the screen. Nice juke move, and that is going to be good defense by the Monarchs as they are able to stop him. Good tackle for loss made right there. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Adrian Dodge, veteran linebacker, with this tackle for loss right here. Look at that good juke move on the first incoming defender, but you know, as a ball carrier, you got to know the area you want to try to shy away from going into when you have the ball is inside where most of the defenders are. And so that doesn't give them any opportunity to make a play to get up the field. And that brings up this 4th down as they punt this one away. And it looks like a good punt for a second. Thought it was going out towards the sideline to pin them close to the end zone, but instead it gets in the end zone for a touchback. First down and 10 at the 20-yard line. Offset I formation. Slide out to the right side as they'll go with a counter run play. And here goes Curtis Bailey. Met there by Long Billups, who holds that run to a 3-yard gain. 4-3 look here for the defense. And here goes Bailey breaking the first tackle, going down at the 26. And so he picks up 2 yards on that carry. Interesting to see what they do here on 3rd and 4. Schrader throws, had a man wide open, but just could not be on target with the pass, and that brings up 4th down. These are the struggles that the Monarchs have this year, just trying to develop their young quarterback. It leads to a lot of questions on what the Monarchs are going to do in the future. Are they going to look to try to go for a quarterback in this draft? Because this draft class, they do have some pretty good big names coming out of the draft. For instance, Marquise Washington, Geno Gannon, those guys in particular. Of course, some others. But the big question is, do they, depending on how this season goes, do they keep with Schrader or do they go with someone else? We'll have to find out when the future tells us. But here's a look at how the game's been going for Peyton Vanderbilt today. He's just been lighting it up. He's got a touchdown pass on the day. And the Chicago Tigers right now really putting it on the Monarchs. Here goes a pitch out to the right side. Nasty juke move, and here goes Bryce Madden. Really don't understand why he cut it back inside. We already knew he doesn't have that much speed, so he probably would have got caught anyway. And that could have been a 1st down run. Either way, nice 9-yard gain. Vanderbilt on 2nd and 1's got the completion for a 1st down as he finds Donald Brewer. Great completion. Tigers making things look easy as they run the football here, and Bryce Madden's spin move attempt not going to work on veteran linebacker Sean Lucina. It's a 1-yard gain on the play as they run this football up the middle, and Madden gets to the 42-yard line. 3rd and 6 now for the Chicago Tigers. Vanderbilt looking to throw. Good clean pocket to the sideline, and he misses him as he was right there open. It's the 2nd time on a 3rd down that he's missed a wide open receiver. And that's something you rarely see from Peyton Vanderbilt, but just putting a little bit too much oomph on that pass. And they are out of field goal range, so no points there for the Tigers, so that helps out the Monarchs. And this punt angling towards the sideline, and it's a good one. Out at the 12. What's good, Chad? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. So Schrader has a cannon. Yeah, he's got a cannon. Both of these guys got some pretty good throw power. Problem has been, of course, with Schrader has been accuracy for Vanderbilt has been accuracy, I guess, for this game. Here they go, play action, good chop block, throw over the middle, and a 1st down, breaking a couple of tackles, and that's Dexter Roy making it out to the 31. And here goes another look at this play action play, wide open, and a good job also with that chop block to extend him on this play.
On the ready.
1st and 10 at the 31. Go motion over to the right side. And a handoff bouncing to the outside, finally hitting a lane, but the backwards jukes has been what has been killing Bailey so far in this game. 10 carries for just 17 yards. If you just get up the field, he'll have better yards on these plays. And here he is running another backwards juke. This does extend him, but it also holds it to yet again another short gain. Bailey already looking gassed, just doing too much with the ball in his hands. 3rd and 5, Preston Schrader going into the flats, and a good tackle made there by Gabriel Norman to bring up 4th down. It's been a tough one right now. Boy, it has been a tough one definitely leads you to ask what's going on with the Monarchs. Do they continue to keep Curtis Bailey for the future, or will they decide at some point in this season to move on from him and possibly use him as a secondary back? Here goes the punt. And a great punt to pin him down at the 4.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
Beautiful punting right there as it just takes a nice bounce up into the air and pretty much stays exactly where it first hit. Bryce Madden doing a great job on the ground, as well as Lee Wright. But Bryce Madden, here's a look at his statistics. 8 carries for 40 yards. And there goes a handoff up the middle, and down he goes to the 10. Gain of about 6. 2nd and 4. Handoff, and Madden, I believe he's got the first down, and he does. 1st and 10 at the 14. Bunch formation over to the left. Play action. Throw down the middle of the field, and it's going to be good for a first down as he's able to find the rookie, Hunter Jones. Hunter Jones was his first reception here tonight for a gain of 27 yards. Rookie wide receiver that they drafted this past year. And Jones had a huge fumble in their last RFL game. And there he is hanging on to that one in traffic though. 1st and 10 at the 41. Handoff up the middle. Nice stiff arm trying to extend the play as he gets to the 43. 2nd and 8.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
And look at this. Big play by the defense. They try to run this one up the gut, but he's going to be immediately met there by Obazor. Tank Obazor just bursting through. Another look at this one. My God. He pretty much doesn't get touched. They try to bring in Joey Lott on a pull to block him. And he didn't catch him by surprise at all. 3rd and 11. Vanderville looking, throws. He's got the completion. And, of course, that's going to be Joey Lott for the first down. 2-minute warning we've hit. 10-0 is the score. The Monarchs still not on the board here. And the Chicago Tigers here with the football. Let's see if they end up getting more points to head into the half.
Here we go. 10-2 stop.
And right now, Chicago has their quarterback, Peyton Vandervelde, on fire as he looks to throw. 1st and 10, hits the out route, and he is out of bounds at the 40. Gain of 4 yards. 2nd down. And they'll move around looking to pass. Throws before he takes the hit, and a good decision to just throw it away. Peyton Vandervelde, 15 of 20 right now. Wise decision, still took that hit though. The 3rd and 6. Vandervelde with a completion. Here goes Lee Wright. Man, what a move. Just so spectacular with the football in his hands, man. Just knows when to hit the moves. You know, there's a lot of players in the RFL. You know, they got great juke moves and everything. They just hit them most of the times at the wrong time. And right now in this game, if there's anybody I can compare him to that has been doing the opposite, it's been Curtis Bailey. But Lee Wright, I mean, he's just one of those north and south type of guys. Trips out to the left side as they go with the draw play here. And here goes Lee Wright with a spin move, bouncing to the outside. Still on his feet, goes down at the 9. And that is going to be a 1st and goal for Chicago. 3 carries, 32 yards for Lee Wright. Another look at this run. Look at him just bouncing off. And just showing, like I said, just getting up the field. Not putting on any extra moves, just going. The spin move there was able to find him a lane. And Lee Wright, man, just trying to make a case that, hey, he belongs in the RFL. A minute and 20 seconds remaining. Split back formation. Here on the throw into the flats. And there goes good defense to hold him at the 5. Second and goal. Over 200 yards passing in his first half for Peyton Vanderbilt. He just tried to see what he could make happen there. He did have some space to at least get some yards, and some decent yards too at that, before being met there by Sean Lucina and Adrian Dodge.
Let's go. 90 Wolf. Hey man, watch the boot, watch the boot.
And so a timeout called here by Chicago.
60 or.
First timeout of the game. Second and goal at the 5. Slot out to the left side. He'll look to pass. Vanderbilt with the throw and a touchdown for Chicago again. The second touchdown pass to Donald Brewer on the slant. And Chicago will jump out with a 2-possession lead. We'll go up to 3 if the extra point goes through. But you can see him just beating the young cornerback Brandon McCullough there on the outside. And Chicago just making it look easy here tonight. Extra point is up, and it's good. 17-0 is the score with 57 seconds left in this game. They go 96 yards in 12 plays. Tigers kicking this one off as he gets it to the 6-yard line. And here goes Donovan Rhodes spinning and rotating to the 30. 53 seconds left. And the offense back out onto the field, man. They've been struggling. Really been struggling. Curtis Bailey kind of been hurting them here with some of his runs. I think they're doing too much trying to get him to run the football, especially when they haven't been able to really open up too many running lanes for him. But here goes a throw bat up in the air. Could have been intercepted, but luckily falls harmlessly to the turf. 50% on the day. 6 of 12 is Preston Schrader for just barely over 50 yards. So here goes a pass on a check down to Curtis Bailey. Timeout called. Their first. 44 seconds with a 3rd and 7 at their own 33-yard line. Vanderbilt looking down the field, and a catch is going to be completed for a first down. The biggest play for them on the day as he finds Ricky Trannon. Maybe not the best of passes there, but hey, it gets there. Great concentration to make the catch by Trannon. And it looks like the Monarchs might be able to score before the end of this first half. Schrader down the field. Oh my goodness, just missed him. Had Ricky Trannon again wide open for the touchdown, but he had just a little bit too much on that throw. Schrader going to throw this one, almost intercepted, and that brings up 3rd down. Yeah, I know he wished he had that last throw down the field back. Had that touchdown. Schrader looking. Check down to Bailey, and that will bring up 4th down. They'll call a timeout. And they're going to have to attempt this kick from 47 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Kick is up, and it is well short and fielded by Avery Heller, who for some reason runs backwards. And man, I have to tell you, for guys who don't know, kickers this year in the RFL, they're really not that good. Missed opportunity there. Wow. How he missed that kick that badly from just the 30-yard line. Very surprising. It definitely looked like he may be a guy without a job in the future. The free agency doesn't offer any better either. The 1st and 10 at the 37. They throw this one out to Donald Brewer. Goes down at the 39. Timeout called. And it's the last one for Chicago. What's good, Rob? Appreciate you coming through the live stream.
Ready, break. 51. Pick me up. Here we go.
Offset I formation. Handoff, and Bryce going to take it into the locker room here. Don't understand why they would even call a timeout if they were going to run it the very next play, but that's going to be the end of the first half. Chicago shutting out the Monarchs right now, 17-0. As you get a look at the halftime scores there, and of course, we'll go ahead and get a look at the games that's going to be going on this week. So we're down at the Friday spot right now with this Monarchs and Tigers game, which has been an absolute blowout at the moment. Then when you look at the games that are going to be following this, it's going to be on Saturday, our premier games, starting at 1 p.m., the Barons versus the Explorers. And at 4 p.m., a pair of games, the Condors versus the Thunderbirds, and the Pioneers versus the Riverhogs. At 6 p.m., the Armadillos versus the Dreadnoughts, and the Voyagers versus the Bulls. And the primetime game for the premier games tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern will be the Huskies taking on the Aviators. We go on to the Sunday games following that. We got the Conquistadors versus the Celtic Tigers. Big game right there. The Diablos versus the Crusaders. And to finish out on the last day of the week on Monday, you had the Desperados taking on the Shamrocks, and the Cougars taking on the Red Dragons. A friendly rivalry right there between two great coaches, and Coach Davis and Coach Roby. But we get back to the action to start out the second half as they get this one out of the end zone about a yard deep. Avery Heller, rookie last season, taken down at the 21-yard line. And Peyton Vanderbilt, boy, what a first half he had. Just been on the money with his key playmaker so far tonight at receiver, Donald Brewer. Running great routes, getting separation on Brandon McCullough, who's been the guy who's mainly been matched up on him the entire game. And these guys just in a rhythm. Good chemistry it looks like they have together right now in their first year. Here goes a completion. Juan Rivera getting his second catch down at the 30, gain of 9.
54's Mike.
There goes a throw and a completion. There he goes again, Donald Brewer. Good for the first down. 21 of 26 is Peyton Vanderbilt right now against this Monarchs defense. And he continues to be on a roll as he finds Juan Rivera again there over the middle for a gain of 4. Second and 6. Lofts this one up, and a broken up pass, incomplete. That's good defense by the Monarchs that time. And a big 3rd and 6. Can the Monarchs get them off the field? And they look to pass, throws, hits the out route, and does he have enough for the first down? The tackle was made immediately, and he's inches short. Good play made right there by Brandon McCullough. 9 receptions for 85 yards, though, for Donald Brewer. Look at this. That's a great play on the football. He knew he wasn't going to be able to get there, make a play, or break it up. Instead, just makes the tackle and brings him backwards and gets there immediately as fast as he could to try to make the play, and he did. Cougars punting this one away, and it'll go in the end zone for a touchback. And so the Monarchs out onto the field at the 20-yard line. Last time they were out onto the field in the first half, well, the entire first half, they were unable to score any points. They were moving down the field, and he missed an easy field goal from the 30-yard line, a 47-yarder. Hopefully this drive will turn out better than it did last time. Here goes a completion to his top target so far here tonight, London Fashi, with a first down on the hook route. The old motion over to the left side. They'll run this one up the gut, and Bailey is spinning off of tackles. 22 yards rushing here off of 12 carries. It's been a rough one for him today. They hand him the football again this time. Breaks the tackle and fumbles the football. Puts the ball on the field, and that's Antoine Muldrow with the fumble recovery. Man, not looking like a good day at all for Curtis Bailey here. Takes a huge hit from Antoine Muldrow, and he recovers his own forced fumble. Wow. So Vandervelde comes back out onto the field. Look at his numbers today. 2 touchdowns. Great field position here to start with. And the Monarchs' very own 37-yard line. Play action. Looking to set up the throw, but he's going to be sacked by Adrian Dodge, who's been making a heck of a lot of plays so far here tonight. Not a high overall running linebacker. He's in the 70s. I believe he's a 75, possibly a 74 now. But, hey, he's been making some plays. Still showing he's got some games still left. 8-yard loss there on the sack.
Here we go. 60 or.
Strong formation to the left. 2nd and 18. Play action. Looking downfield, but he checks it down to Kason Jacoby, who was wrestled down at the 43. 3rd and 16. Play action. Vandervelde, pressure in his face, and good defense right there, as that one's going to be broken up incomplete by Tom Wood. First time they try him here tonight, and he makes the play. This time they stick him on Donald Brewer. Maybe this is the matchup they need to have. They probably need to have Tom Wood on Brewer, because, I mean, even though him and Brandon McCullough is almost just about the same talent, it just seems that Wood may be the better defender on Brewer. Tigers punting this one away. Goes out of bounds at the 25, so not a good punt there. I don't know why he's celebrating. Puts him 5 yards out of the touchback zone. And Curtis Bailey, a look at his numbers. A fumble, 13 carries, only 26 yards. Still no sign of Donovan Rhodes checking into the game. 1st and 10, handoff, and Bailey trying to find a lane, but he just didn't have one. Almost hit the right one, but Sam Robbins was sitting there waiting for him. Schrader throws into the flats, broken tackle, and here goes Bailey. Nice juke move as he gets to the 33. 3rd and 2. I formation. Try to go to hard count here. Play action. Got good protection, and he throws a pass almost intercepted by Nate Frank as he tried to go in the area of Dexter Roy. Gotta get another look at this one. And just not the right decision there. Probably should have went down to his fullback, Pounds. But Nate Frank playing excellent defense. 2nd pass breakup that he's had so far here tonight. Monarchs punting this one away. And a good punt. They had quite a few of those. This one goes out of bounds at the 2.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
Good punt. Here's a look at Peyton Vandervelde's performance. He missed 5 passes in the first half, only 2 so far in this second half. Still ample time left to go. Got to be careful, though, here at their own 2-yard line in the end zone here as he looks to throw out of it. There goes a completion. Juan Rivera, 1st down at the 23-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Just a great play. Great play right there. Another look at this one. He came wide open. Looks like just about everyone was open. There's 3 receivers in the middle of the field. Made the better decision because he had more space.
Set. 60 Pittsburgh. Let's get the ball. Shoot.
1st and 10. Vandervelde with the throw almost intercepted. Instead, he goes for the conservative swat.
70 Indy.
2nd and 10. Ball at the 23. Vandervelde looking to throw. That's one fly. Hits Bryce Madden, who lowers the shoulder on Tom Wood, bringing the wood as he gets to the 37-yard line. Moving the chains once again. Huge play, great throw. Tigers really getting themselves in a rhythm now. Here goes a throw. Great active hands right there, though, to swat that one away. So a 2nd and 10 now. Ball at the 36-yard line. Play action. Vanderbilt looking down the field. He's got the check down to Avery Heller. Excuse me, that's not Avery Heller. That's Zach Rosen. I said Zach Rosen, Hunter Rosen. I'm thinking about the NFL player here. With 3rd and 5. Vanderbilt over the middle and a big-time catch made right there by tight end Joey Lott. Getting in Monarch territory at the 47. Good ball placement once again by Vanderbilt. Look at this. That was great coverage. Great coverage. Just better hands and a great throw. Tackle made there by Beal.
Come on, set. 10 Lobo. 54. Mike, 54. Stop your whining.
Vanderbilt looking to throw. Guns one once again over the middle on the dig route to Joey Lott.
10-2 stop.
Ball at the 36-yard line. Handoff, and here goes Lee Wright. Man, every time he touches the ball, you just know something is going to happen. Great run there, 6-yard gain. Back comes in Bryce Madden. This dual back system for the Tigers has looked awesome. And that time, though, he's going to be stood up and dropped down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss. Good tackle in the backfield made there on Bryce Madden by Brandon McCullough. Another look at this play. Tried to hit the outside. Thought he was going to, I guess, break through that tackle. But Brandon McCullough may be a young cornerback, but he's a physical one. He's got a brother in the league, plays for the Diablos, both in the NFC. Name's Piku McCullough, one of the league's top receivers. Right in the backfield with Vanderbilt looking to pass. Throws, got the completion to Juan Rivera, and that's a 1st down for the Tigers. 3 of 39 right now is Peyton Vanderbilt. Another look at this one. Wide open on the wheel route. Tackle made there by Tom Wood. And the Tigers just moving down the field, looking to put together a 96-yard draw, a 98-yard drive. Killing clock as well. Play action as he looks to throw. He's got the flats open, and he will finally throw it there, but way too late. Man, Madden's got to fix that, man. Nobody would run out of bounds. They got space there in the flats like that. But anyway, 2nd and 10 at the 16. Handoff to the outside. Get some good blocks, and man, and they need to fix that too. The jogging glitch. Should have had himself a 1st down, possibly even a touchdown there. And after the contact, he jogs with 3rd and 5. Here goes a throw off the head and incomplete. Maybe too early for Juan Rivera, and Vanderbilt a little bit not happy with that, trying to figure out how he didn't see that. He did come out there a little bit too fast for him. As soon as he turned his head around, doinked right off his helmet. So they're going to have to settle for 3. This to put them up by 20. And the kick is good. 20-0 is the score with 1:54 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Monarchs still shut out here. They don't want to be the first team to be shut out in the RFL so far this season. Got to learn to put together some type of drive. Donovan Rhodes taken down at the 23. Curtis Bailey, look at him today. 14 carries, just 29 yards. He fumbled earlier in this game. Tigers just done a great job of bottling him up and making sure that he has not been a factor whatsoever in this game. And he has killed himself quite a few times on his own, trying to be too flashy with juke moves, losing yards backwards. But that pass right there on 1st down goes incomplete. Bunch formation to the right side. Counter run play, and here goes Bailey again. Just should have ran forward. Decent game, but if he kept going forward, probably would have got a lot more out of that run. 3rd and 7. Schrader, good protection. Looking down, he goes for a sack as he's met there by Douglas Robinson. That's the first sack of the game that the Chicago Tigers have gotten tonight. That's a big surprise. We've seen a lot of sacks this season, but that goes to show you the offensive line of the London Monarchs have actually done a really good job today. And not only that, I mean, he was getting blocked by the tight end Dexter Roy. Even though he is a good blocking tight end, I mean, that still goes to show you, I mean, this line, not too bad. At least here in this game, as they punt this one away. Will return from the 19 and make himself all the way out to the 35. And Chicago out onto the field here.
Set, ready, 30 base.
1st and 10 at the 30. 35, excuse me, 25 seconds left in his 3rd quarter. Vandervelde trying to run the football here with Madden, but he is met there in the backfield for a loss of 2. The tackle made there by Ben Meacham, veteran defensive tackle, used to be former Thunderbird. And Meacham coming up big there with the tackle. Look at that, good job also just swiping and throwing aside. I think that was the fullback or the tight end that tried to block him. And before they can snap the next play, that is the end of the 3rd quarter. Put your 4s up in the chat and let's get ready to finish out this game. Doesn't look good for the Monarchs. Still 0 points in the first 3 quarters. Chicago Tigers 20 points as they start out this 4th quarter with a 2nd and 12. Play action. Good protection. Throws and a great catch, but he's out of bounds. Good throw, I guess, but just too far out. Play action again. Shot down the middle of the field. Open for a 1st down as he gets to the 49. That's Juan Rivera, who has really started to come alive here in the 2nd half. 7 grabs for 88 yards. First it was Donald Brewer. Now switching the attention to his other top starting receiver, Juan Rivera. He's also been mixing his targets up with his tight ends, Casey Jacoby and Joey Lott. Just really love Peyton Vandervelde, man. He's a great quarterback. Handoff here up the middle, though. Bryce Madden down at the 46.
60 Pittsburgh.
No motion, and here goes a handoff. Madden instantly met as soon as he got the football there. That was Darkwa on the tackle. Gotta turn my notifications off. I don't know why I'm getting them here. Here goes a throw to the sideline. He had him, but he was just a tad bit off with the throw. He just missed it. Another look at this one. Very close, and oh man. Looked like it just went past his fingertips. Those are the type of incompletions I like to see from Madden. You know, those ones that are more believable and close. But some of those ones that are well off is just something you'll never really see in a pro football league, that's for sure. But good punt here as the Tigers pin the Monarchs at the 10. First down and 10 at the 10-yard line. They've struggled to get any points this entire game. And here they are, first down, throwing an incompletion. Great play on the football as that swatted away. And they're looking to try to go 90 yards, if possible, on this drive. Schrader looking, great protection. Throw, got to the completion. And I believe that is Stanley Kempert's First reception, and it is his first reception of the game for just 5 yards. He's been very quiet. Draw play here, and here goes Curtis Bailey with one of his better runs of the game, and he is injured. Oh man, something you just don't like to see. But what does this do? This calls for Donovan Rhodes now to get onto the field, and Bailey going to the locker room. So really not a good sign there. But maybe it's a great sign for the Monarchs right here in this game to see if they can get something out of Donovan Rhodes. Throw down the field, and that's almost intercepted, broken up as he tried to squeeze that one into Ricky Trannon. Going to empty out the backfield. Rhodes is in, but he's in the slot. A drop back looking to pass. Throws, and a catch made by Donovan Rhodes. Soon as he checks in the game, picks up a nice gain of 25 yards on the reception, making an immediate impact. Another look at this throw. Great throw that time, and Rhodes being the receiver here on this play. I'll tell you what, Donovan Rhodes was one heck of a running back to watch in his college days in Nebraska. And there he is. He just was able to make all the plays. He's got good speed, great size. There they are, 1st and 10. Looking, throws, great catch, first down as he finds Dexter Roy. Empty backfield, Donovan Rhodes in the slot once again. Same formation. They caught a big play on last time, but they're going to throw this one. Huge hit, forced fumble by the Chicago Tigers, and it's going to be recovered for a turnover. Tough break right there for the Monarchs. They just started getting things going. The second fumble of the game as he was able to get that one out to Ricky Trannon, but boy did he take a hit. Who caused this fumble here? Ooh, big hit. I think that was the rookie Isaiah Mosley. And Peyton Vandervelde coming out onto the field. Over 330 passing yards, 2 touchdowns. And the Chicago Tigers looks like, still a lot of time here, but they're trying their best to shut out the Monarchs here in this game. And here goes a handoff up the middle. Huge hit right there. Elise hangs on to the football as that brings up a 2nd and 7. Back to the ground with Madden, and he is taken down at the 39. Tackle made there by DeMarcus Meggett, excuse me. See DeMarcus Meggett right there. Getting double teaming, beating the double team. I mean, this was a beast of a defensive lineman back in his days with the Memphis Steamers. Definitely a aging old veteran, though. A 3rd and 7. Vandervelde looking to get the first, and he's got it, and then some. Joey Lott down at the 42. First down, Chicago. Let's get another look at this play here. And he's been killing them all day on that bench route. I formation. There goes some RPO and a huge play made right there. Brandon McCullough is separating Donovan Brewer away from the football that time. I formation here, 2nd and 10. Looks to throw, and a good squeeze in and a completion for a first down. Joey Lott spins his way to the 31, and what about the cannon by Vandervelde? Look how fast that football was zipped in to make this throw. That was a tight squeeze, and he got it there. Beautiful throw. Great catch also by Joey Lott. Vandervelde looking to try to possibly go over 400 yards passing here this evening. The tackle made there as he's dropped at the 30. And that was White on the tackle. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. Handoff. Here goes Madden. Wrapped up down at the 27. 3rd and 7. Spread formation. Watch out for a lot in the slot. Here goes a handoff, and Lee Wright breaks the first tackle, but he won't get by 2 defenders. And that is going to bring up 4th down. The Monarchs defense finally able to get the stop. 4th down for the Tigers, and it looks like they're going to be able to get 3 out of the forced fumble that they forced on the last Monarchs drive. You can just see what makes Lee Wright so interesting of a player. He just seems like he's just a great player every time he gets the football. Even though he didn't get the first down, still breaks that first tackle, it seems like, every time, or gets by that first defender. And the field goal is good. 23-0 is the score here. Now, usually when we post on Instagram and our social media, we have some time for well, we don't show them, but you see, we only put the highlights of the teams that win. And it looks like there literally is no highlights here tonight for the Monarchs. Look at this. Donovan Rhodes on the return, runs through Riskadal. And they will start out at the 28. You can tell he's just eager to get out onto the field and make a play. And look at that. I mean, special teams kick return. Usually look to get by a guy with a juke move. No, he runs right through him. And he's in the backfield here. 1st and 10 at the 28. And look to throw, and there goes a completion to Dexter Roy.
60 Pittsburgh.
And the Monarchs offense just looking to avoid the shutout. They already know for the most part this game is over. 2nd and 2, and man, terrible throw right there. Did not put enough arc at all on that one. He pretty much threw that into his own lineman's back. 3rd and 2. Rose pressing, hitting Donovan Rhodes on the angle route out of the backfield, and you could just see him, just an extender after the catch. 1st down, Monarchs. Let's get another look at this play again. Makes the catch here on the out of the backfield, and just quick and subtle move. And it's just rare to see that with guys at his size make plays like that.
You ready? Mike 57. You got nothing today. You got nothing.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he'll look to throw. Goes over the middle. There goes a completion for the 1st down as he finds Dexter Roy once again. So they're starting to get into a rhythm. And you know what? To be honest, guys, it looks like ever since Curtis Bailey has left the field due to injury, this offense is starting to get sparked up. And they've stopped running the football. I mean, even though they haven't ran the football all too much since he's got out, I mean, it's still, you can see a difference. Donovan Rhodes making plays, and those little plays is helping them extend and keep drives. You never know what can happen here in the future. Here goes a throw, almost intercepted. And look at this. Donovan Rhodes makes the catch off of the deflection. 7-yard reception. 2nd and 3. I mean, just look at this guy, the plays he's making. There was a throw, and great play on the football. Antoine Muldrow all over Nate Sweezy. Donovan Rhodes is out. And here goes a throw, and a great catch. London Fashi gets to the 14. His 4th reception, 58 yards. Get another look at this one. London Fashi's been the only one, him and Dexter Roy, making plays on this defense. Looks like the Monarchs, as long as they don't turn the football over again, should be able to avoid the shutout in this game. Here goes a handoff. The first carry. Donovan Rhodes trying to get the 1st down. Taken down at the 4, inches short. And this is where you get the workhorse of the football, but they have hit the 2-minute warning. And you can already just tell the difference right there. Rhodes just getting the yards, getting upfield. Will they give it to him again here on 2nd and inches? I would. Ace formation. They'll throw, though. Instead, he'll throw into the flats, and it's going to be broken up, incomplete. as he tried to get it to Dexter Roy here. And now on the 3rd and inches, what do they call? They'll look to throw to the end zone. Had him open on the slant, but he missed the pass. This is now 4th and inches. I'm pretty sure they're going to go for it to avoid the shutout. If not, they'll probably kick the field goal just to avoid the shutout. But man, you can't miss that throw right there. And if they do go for it, they need to give Donovan Rhodes the football, but they just won't here. They'll just kick the field goal and just avoid dropping an absolute donut here in this game tonight. Kick is good there. And the Monarchs finally on the board here, 23-3 as they line up for the onside kick. And the onside kick, not a good one. As well as the kick he tried earlier, that was not a good one as well. But the Chicago Tigers, with a minute and 49 seconds left in this game, up by 20. The Monarchs at this point, let's see if they'll be petty and call the timeouts just to prolong the game, just to do it. Or will they just let this game end the way it is?
Ready up. 53's Mike. Check. 53.
They'll come out pistol formation. 3 players in the backfield with Vandervelde. Handoff and Bryce Madden. They try to strip him. Goes down at the 39, and yep, the Monarchs just going to play it sportsmanlike here. Just let them run out the clock. Chicago Tigers should just be taking knees here, but they're still running plays. And Bryce Madden trying to find a lane, goes down at the 34. And this should be the last play of the game. And they are going to stop him short of the first down at the goal line. Well, at the line of scrimmage, 4th down and 1. Dave Porter getting some help there. And that should end the game now. 10 seconds and counting left to go. And what a game by the Chicago Tigers. Was expected for them to win. Oh boy, they won pretty good here. And that's going to be it for the game. Clock hits 0, and the Chicago Tigers are going to improve to 2-1 on the season, dropping the London Monarchs to 1-2. As for the Monarchs, questions raised in their backfield with Donovan Rhodes stepping up in this game and Curtis Bailey getting the opportunity to start but just not making plays. Will the Monarchs bench Curtis Bailey? Or is he even healthy enough to return? How long will he be out? And with Donovan Rhodes, will they at least see if he's out for some time? Or will they give Donovan Rhodes an opportunity to play? Who knows? But that's going to do it here tonight. Appreciate all you guys who came through to show support for the RFL, regardless of the small crowd that we had here on Facebook. But either way, you know me, much appreciated from me, man. Really enjoy that. I hope you guys enjoyed the game, even though it was a blowout. The Chicago Tigers winning this one. Final score, 23-3. It's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the premier games, and then after that, for the primetime games on Sunday. Until then, peace.